Hi there, my name is Greg. I'm a junior at Princeton University, and today I'm going to tell you how to find the perfect SAT or ACT tutor for you. Hiring an SAT or ACT tutor can sound very intimidating and expensive at first, but this video will tell you how to make massive improvements in your SAT and ACT scores while spending as little time and money as possible. SAT and ACT tutors know the test through and through. Because they have worked with so many students, they know all of the common testing pitfalls that beginners have. In this way, they can easily help you correct mistakes that you're making on these tests. Also, it's really great to have someone studying for the SAT or ACT alongside you, because as they review your practice test results, they will see patterns in what you get wrong that often you won't catch yourself. And anyone who has studied a lot for the SAT or ACT will tell you that finding patterns is half the battle. Now, it is possible to find these patterns and catch your mistakes yourself, but in most cases this takes way more effort than you're willing to spend. Lastly, tutors are extremely helpful in keeping you accountable for the work you've done and making sure that you're still on your study schedule. You can only get the results that you want if you study hard, and tutors are there to make sure that you're doing the work. Self-studying is simply impossible for many students, and a more structured tutoring program would suit these students much better. So you're now convinced that it might be a good idea to invest in an SAT or ACT tutor. But the question now becomes, how do you choose from the mass amounts of tutors online? I mean, there are hundreds of websites and thousands more tutors working on their own. So how do you choose? First off, you have to decide whether you want to work with someone in person or whether you want to do online tutoring. Working with a tutor in person is typically more expensive due to travel costs, but having someone physically there with you can help prevent distractions. It's also important to note that because video calling platforms like Skype and Zoom are very widespread nowadays, most students will feel comfortable with an online tutor. If you'd like to meet tutors near you to meet you physically, I recommend you search online for a local tutoring center where you can match the best tutors to your student. However, if you're more interested in having the flexibility of hiring a higher quality tutor at a lower price, then keep watching. I'm super excited to introduce SoFlo SAT Tutoring. They are an excellent provider of online tutoring and today's video sponsor. Oh, and by the way, if you're new to the channel, I post videos every single week for high-achieving high school students who want to go to the nation's top colleges. Hit that subscribe button and the bell icon to be notified whenever I post a new video. Also, give this video a like if you've enjoyed it so far, and please leave down in the comments what you want next video to be about. The next thing you must consider when you're deciding which SAT or ACT tutor to hire is the tutor's credentials. Are they currently a high school student, an undergraduate, a teacher? What is their experience working with students on the SAT? What is their experience teaching in general? If they're an undergraduate, what was their SAT score when they took the test? And which college are they currently attending? Typically, the more experience a tutor has, the more expensive they will be. The question then becomes, when you're hiring an SAT tutor, how much experience should you be looking for? In almost every case, an undergraduate who is attending a top school and did great on their own SAT or ACT will do more than enough to help you get to that same level. This is because anyone who has taken the SAT or ACT and worked really hard on improving their own score will immediately identify the pitfalls that you face when you're just starting out studying. If you are already scoring very high, we're talking 1500 plus, an undergraduate who scored above that could do really well for you. But also you could look into professional tutors who have tutored hundreds and hundreds of students. Because they have more reference experience, they might be able to pinpoint some of the small things that are causing you to lose points a little better. It also makes sense to note that the time that you spend with a tutor should only be a small fraction of the amount of time you spend studying for the SAT or ACT. Any respectable tutoring service will provide you with materials or assign you work from the Blue Book that you can work on your own. This concept makes the price of SAT and ACT tutoring a little less daunting. If the tutor charges, let's say, $60 an hour for a session, but you spend 6 hours after that session working with the tutor's advice, you're really just paying $10 an hour for all the work that you're doing. As an SAT tutor, private consultant, and YouTube influencer, I have worked with so many SAT prep books, companies, and tutors. Luckily, I have found one company that I believe fits all the criteria that I've laid out in this video. I have worked personally with the founder, Adam Shlomi, and many of my friends at Princeton actually work for his SAT tutoring company, SoFlo SAT Tutoring. At just $60 an hour, SoFlo SAT Tutoring offers top-of-the-line SAT and ACT prep for students who are looking to go to the most elite universities, as well as students who are just trying to improve their SAT score. The curriculum that Adam has constructed is truly one of a kind, and the tutors tailor the sessions to meet your specific needs rather than wasting your time with a generic curriculum. I'm super excited to be recommending him to you because I know that he will get you the results that you want. I can personally vouch for SoFlo SAT Tutoring's intellect and professionalism. So, if you are looking for online SAT or ACT tutoring, look no further. The link to SoFlo SAT Tutoring will be in the description as always. Now, there's one last very important issue when it comes to choosing an SAT or ACT tutor, and that is personal fit. Some exceptional companies, like SoFlo SAT Tutoring, will actually automatically pair you with the tutor that they feel best fits your needs. However, if you do a session or two with someone and you're just really not vibing with them, just don't be afraid to speak up, because a lot of times these companies will allow you to switch to a new tutor and they have hundreds of different tutors in their database, so there's no problem. You can absolutely do that. So you've found a tutor and you're sticking with them. Now, the last thing you have to remember is that just because you're paying someone to tutor you for the SAT, that doesn't mean you're going to get massive improvements without any work. You're paying the tutor so that you can quickly find your weak spots and they can give you the right tools to practice and improve on those. But at the end of the day, if you don't put in the work, no tutor out there is going to help you. That's all for this video. I wish you all the best of luck in your search for an SAT, ACT tutor. Be sure to follow the tips I laid out in this video to get the best tutoring experience without dropping too much cash. And one last time, if you are looking for an affordable online SAT tutoring program, I would highly recommend you check out SoFlo SAT Tutoring. Also, remember to comment down below which video you want to see next week, and I will try my best to make it happen. Peace.